I forgot to record it in the car, but I'm on my way to Mann's Creek Falls. This is in Babcock State Park, and getting ready to hit the trail now. Usually you can drive to this part on like a Forest Service road, but just because it's the middle of winter, it's closed. I was able to park at the entrance to the campground and walk from there. It was like an 8-minute walk to the trailhead. So that's not too bad. So I'm getting ready to go down narrow gauge trail, and that should take me to the falls. This is a little tiny path I came down on. So I had a little trouble figuring out how to get down to the falls to see like the full view of them. So if you go on past the falls, you'll continue on the trail. And there's this like little skinny tree, and you go for the big dead tree, which doesn't seem like a good path because it's not marked, but I found it eventually. And that's how you get down to the bottom. But I totally overlooked it and kept hiking because I thought I wasn't at the right waterfall, even though it looked like the one from the picture. But the GPS, or like Google pinpoint for Mann's Creek Falls, is a bit further down the trail. So that's why I thought that it was wrong. But it was the right falls after all. I am having trouble getting my phone to have me checked in at the falls here. I'm not really sure why, because I have okay service. But regardless, I'll send them my pictures and they'll help me do a manual check-in. I had to do another manual check-in for Dunlop or Dunloop Falls. And so, what's another one, right? They were very kind and actually like ridiculously quick to get back to me and register it for me. So, pretty awesome. I went down earlier to get a peek from the top of the falls, so I guess a suggestion would be to continue down the path until you see the next yellow trail blaze and then make a right. That would be like a little hint. There's some trail blaze on this tree, but it's facing the opposite direction, so don't count that. Yeah, good luck! Hey guys, it's Allie. I just finished up my hike to Mann's Creek Falls and Babcock State Park. It took me probably about an hour and a half, just because I did have to walk down the service road since the campsite is closed for the season, and I got a little lost along the way. Initially when I went to the falls, I found the top of them, but I didn't see a way to walk down below them to see like the bottom view of the falls, which looks similar to like the picture that's on their website. And so I just thought, well, maybe I'm not at the right falls, and I googled it, and there was a Google pin for Mann's Creek Falls on down the trail. So I walked to that and I was like, this definitely doesn't seem right, because it was like a big washout. There was like a cascade there that was pretty, but it definitely didn't look like the picture. And the West Virginia Waterfalls app wouldn't let me log. It kept saying like, oops, please be at the specific location to log. So then I walked a little further, still didn't find anything, and I knew the first one like had to be it. So I was like, I'll just go back the trail and like look for a side trail on the way there, because there have been other waterfalls where I had a really hard time finding like the little side path to get down to the base of the falls. So anyways, on the way back I did find it, and was able to get down there. And for some reason like the app or the website wasn't really loading for me at that point, even though I had service. So I just took my picture, and I'm gonna request to have them manually log it for me. I did this with one other waterfall, and it was no problem. Their support team is awesome and honestly super quick. So as long as you send a picture of yourself at the falls and like tell them the day that you were there, then they'll log it in the system for you. So if all else fails and technology fails you, as it sometimes does, you always have your pictures, so that works out. But I'm gonna do a couple other waterfalls in the same park, so we're gonna take off and go find some of those.